Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Michelle Chaim, and welcome back to another amazing session of Michelle Chaim Terra. Now, I'm trying to figure out a way to make these videos shorter so that my videos don't be too long, but I apologize if my videos are too long. It's just that I be having so much to say, and I just be wanting to say it in one little setting, um, so that I could get the messages across and I don't forget. But I do believe that there's going to come a period of time in where people are going to actually sit and watch these videos from beginning to the end. And even if you can't watch the videos from beginning to the end in one setting, just watch some of it, and then whenever you get a chance, go back to the video and re-watch the rest of it. Okay, I thank you for all my subscribers. I thank you for all those who do watch my videos. They like and comment on my videos. If you like the messages, you can relate. Please comment on the videos and like and subscribe to my channel. Also, you're more than welcome to share my videos. To whomever you feel comfortable sharing them with. Now, today, within this reading, we are going to be talking about Geminis who have the placement surrounding around the planet Mars. Gemini in Mars. Okay? And today is going to be talking about the Gemini's career, or if the Gemini has a business, we're going to be talking about that. Okay? And like I said, before I start any readings, I love to play music. The music is supposed to represent what is going on in the Gemini's life, or the certain sign that I'm talking about in their life. And it's also supposed to give you a different view and perspective of your situation. Okay? So remember, I do not own the copyrights to this music. So the song that we're going to be listening to today, which is only a snippet, is the OJ's For the Love of Money. If you want to listen to this song, like the whole song, go on YouTube and you can be able to listen to the whole song. Yeah, I love that song, boy. That song get me dancing, and it uplifts my spirit. Yo, I like the beat, the instrumental beat to it. But it's called For the Love of Money. Now let's get into this reading. Today we are speaking about the Gemini in Mars. And what is going on with the Gemini in Mars right now is that they're going through the Nine of Swords. They're going through the Nine of Swords. And what is the Nine of Swords? The Nine of Swords is feeling huge stress and anxiety about what has happened. So that means that the Gemini in Mars has a situation going on within their career or business that is creating huge stress and anxiety for them. And this situation has already passed. And even if it hasn't already passed, Geminis in Mars, this may be a situation that is currently present. But 9 times out of 10, this is a situation that has already passed. Now, what is going on in the Gemini's life as far as their career business as well is that they're also experiencing the Five of Swords. This is the Five of Swords. Okay? And what is the Five of Swords about? And what is the Gemini and Mars currently going through? They're going through stress, disillusionment, and losses. They're going through grief and loss experience due to the sudden loss of a job. So there are some Geminis and Mars who have lost their job. There are some Geminis and Mars who have lost their career, or their career is not doing as well as they thought it would go. Even in their businesses, those who own businesses, they're having a difficult time right now being able to make their business a success. They are living an illusion with their career and projects. They have breakdowns of communication, arguments, and strike action at work. There is division and conflict going on their job, in their career, and in their businesses. Their career is causing a lot of grief in their life at the moment. Also, the Gemini and Mars are going through the Hangman reversed. Going through the Hangman in reverse. And this is considering someone that is either in their business that they're working with, someone that they that is their co-worker on their job, or it could even be a boss on their job. Right now, the Gemini is very unhappy with the way the relationship is working. One of these people are feeling the need to step back from everything that is going on in their relationship. And I believe this is the Gemini who feels this way. And the Gemini wants to access their options and where they want to go with their relationship with their boss or with their relationship with their coworker. And they also want to reassess where do they go as far as this job, career, business is concerned. Some of you guys are reconsidering your business. Some of you want to stop and let go of that business and do something different. Some of you are considering shutting down your business and just going to get a regular job because you feel like that's more easier and you will be more successful at that instead of doing your business. But one thing I can tell you is that even though it's so difficult a lot of times to start a business and to maintain a business, it is worth it if you continue to be consistent with your business and not give up. If you know in your heart of hearts and in your intuition that God has created you to be a business owner and to be a boss and not work for someone, and even though right now you're having difficulties, don't give up. Because your business is going to be successful, Gemini and Mars. And I've heard the saying that if you own a business, in the first 5 years, you're going to fail. And that's amazing in the first 5 years that you fail at your business. Because you're learning. You're learning and you're making mistakes. And how can you become successful if you don't make mistakes? if you never learn from your mistakes. So those who own a business, do not give up. You're doing the right things. Maybe you may have to step back and reassess your goals and switch some things around that you're doing. But don't give up. That's just like me with this business, this tarot business I have. I call it a spiritual business. There were plenty of times I wanted to give up. I'm like, man, we got all these psychics in the world. I go on YouTube. They got so many people who are doing psychic readings, and they got some of them got 20K members, and they get maybe a couple of hundred viewers or thousands of viewers. But guess what? Their channel didn't happen overnight. And I thank God for my son, because I was talking to my son last night and I was trying to get some advice on what I could do better with my channel. And so my son is very wise, even though he don't know it. And if he know, sometimes he doesn't really trust his intuition all the time. But he's phenomenal, because he told me, Mommy, if you like what you're doing, keep doing it. But be consistent at what you're doing. And recognize that success doesn't happen overnight. Those people you see on YouTube and you think they got a lot of views and comments and stuff, that stuff ain't happen overnight. And they do YouTube as a job, so they upload videos every single day because they view it as a job, as a career, and that's what they're passionate about. And so that's what I tell you, Gemini. Don't give up. Your dreams are going to come to pass. Your businesses are going to be successful. If you are in a failing job, then you can change that about your life. You can. Also, you need to hold up on making any decisions right now, because you don't have clarity right now. But hopefully by the end of this reading, you will have clarity and will be able to know what you need to do for your next step. When you are in an unhappy relationship, you are the only one keeping yourself in this situation. And it doesn't even have to be a relationship with your friends, your boss. It could be your lover. It could be your family members. Okay? You can remove yourself from this situation that you are unhappy with. That's the first thing you need to do. Remove yourself if you're unhappy and nothing's changing. You need to rethink your perception of what your relationship should be like and focus on the positive aspects of the relationship. Now, if you have thought about the positive aspects of your relationship and there are none, or you worked hard to bring positive aspects in your relationship, no matter what relationship it is, and nothing you've done has worked, or the other person has not compromised with you or tried to work as hard as you to bring those positive aspects into a reality, then you need to let the relationship go. That's the bottom line. And know that when you let that go, the divine creator and universe is going to allow you to attract more people into your life who will not have you work so hard to bring positive aspects in your relationship and to make your relationship successful. It will automatically happen. And those people will respect you, they will admire you, and you will inspire them, you will respect them, and the relationship will be smooth sailing. Now, one of the reasons why the Gemini and Mars are having conflict in their relationships with their bosses or co-workers is because of the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups stands for someone trying to avoid the consequences of their actions. So someone on your job or your boss has done something real grimy and dirty to you. And they, at this given time, don't want to admit it, and they don't want to fix what they have done to you. And I know that that has broken you. I know that that has hurt you. Some of you are being underpaid on your job. Some of you are not being acknowledged for your job dedication. And many of you are supposed to be receiving a promotion, but you're being overlooked. And other people on your jobs are being promoted to where the position you should have been promoted. And then there are those in businesses who are working hard to make their businesses successful. And some of you need help. And you're being denied for the loans that you're taking out so you can make your business successful. Or there are people that you want to work with and come in collaboration with to make your business successful. But there are people that feel like you are beneath them, so they won't work with you. But I'm telling you to hold on. The people who are doing you dirty and who are trying to avoid the consequences of their actions, the divine creator and the universe is going to create a situation in their life and where they're going to have no other option or no other choice but to look at what they have done to you. And they're going to receive bad karma for it. And it's going to happen in a time in their life. If they don't deal with it and fix it with you, it's going to happen when they're going to be on a high rise and feeling all great and trying to achieve something in their life. It could be in their love life. It could be in their careers. It could be with anything. And then that's when the divine creator is going to put them in your position where somebody else is going to do the same thing to them. And they're going to be trying to avoid their consequences and their actions. And then what's going to happen is that person that did the other person, they're going to get away with it. And your person's going to be sitting there stressing, crying, and struggling until they learn to fix things with you. They need to fix things with you. Another thing that's going on that needs to happen, and this is not for Gemini and Mars, but this is for the other person. They need to emphasize spiritual wealth over material wealth. The reason why the person has done you dirty is because they're using you to gain material wealth, financial wealth. And using someone is never the right thing to do. You're never going to have no good luck. I don't care what you do. And if you don't make it right after you realize you used someone and apologize and show them that you're apologetic through your actions, guess what? The divine creator in the universe is going to bring you bad karma. And everything you put your hands to is going to crumble. Just like Whoopi Goldberg said in The Color Purple, until you do right by me, everything you touch is going to crumble. Similar to what she said, but it's the truth. And that goes for all of humanity. If you've done somebody wrong, fix it so you can be blessed. And then there's certain people walking around here on this earth wondering why bad thing after bad thing keep happening to them. If that's your life, reassess your life and see who you have done wrong and fix it. And there's some of you who people have done you dirty, and then you looking at them and you wondering if they're going to get their bad karma. In due time, and they will. You just got to be patient. You know, the divine creator and universe is just waiting for the right opportunity to do that. And those who this is happening to, you got to understand that you're very anointed and gifted Okay? And sometimes when you're a very anointed and gifted person, there are dark energies out there in the world and different human beings who are jealous of you. So they try to block you and stagnate you because they know you anointed. They know you were meant to do great things. They know you have a higher life purpose in this world. And sometimes you can be more anointed than the person that is hurting you and taking advantage of you. And they jealous of that. They jealous because they don't have what you have. They don't have your personality. And so that's why people try to sabotage you and try to stagnate you in any area of your life. But when this happens, you got to understand that nobody's going to get away with hurting someone or taking advantage of them. No. We all get our karma if this is how we act in life. So Gemini and Mars, don't think that they're going to get away with what they did. No. And you might not be there to view their karma, but trust and believe they going to get their karma before they leave this earth. Okay? Now, some of you in your jobs and businesses need to be combining your travel with your study or work. Some of you need to be traveling right now. And some of you who are going through stress and anxiety because of your job, your businesses, or your career, take a break from it all. Take a breath, take a break. Take some money, sacrifice some money, and go just take a road trip. Go to the beach. Some people go to the beach now. Go to a spa if you have to. Relax yourself. If you like gambling, go to a gambling casino. You know, whatever you like to do, whatever's your passion, that you like to do for fun, go do it. Go do it for fun and relax yourself because you need this time. And it's going to replenish you and renew you. And it's going to put you in a different mind frame. Now, the last card that we have to encourage you, Gemini and Mars, not to give up because greater things are in store for you, I promise. Greater things are in store for you, I promise. That's why I don't want you to give up. That's why I don't want you to throw in the towel. Because you sow great karma, good karma. Good karma is coming back to you double fold. You just gotta not lose your faith. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't try to get that person back that has done you dirty and that has taken advantage of you. Let the divine creator universe do it. Because if you do that, you're going to block your blessings and you're going to get more bad karma. Don't do, they say two wrongs don't make a right. And it's true. Just leave it in the hands of the divine creator and the universe. I know the Bible says, vengeance is mine, thus saith the Lord. And it's true. If you put your hand on it, you're going to mess everything up. Okay? So, the Lovers is getting ready to come for the Gemini in Mars. And I'm not talking about in a relationship. But if you do have a relationship that's where a lover's relationship where someone is trying to avoid the consequence of their actions, and this is what you're thinking about during this whole video, then it's concerning you. You're getting ready to get the Lovers. Meaning that you're getting ready to get a unique bond and deep connection. And it can only happen when you let that person go that is doing these things to you. Whether you're in a loving relationship or if you're in a business partnership or whatever it is. But this is getting ready to happen for you. So Gemini in March, you're getting ready to get a business partnership and it's going to be between two people. This partnership is going to represent, it will be a great partnership, and it will be mutually beneficial. You and your business partner are going to be on the same wavelength. You will work well together and be mutually supportive of each other. You're going to have the possibility of getting romantically involved with the work colleague. Some of you are going to be getting involved with the work colleague. Some of you. And it's going to become successful. I know sometimes they say, oh, you shouldn't mix business with pleasure. But those of you who have been suffering in your romantic life and you let those toxic people go, make a conscious decision, the next relationship you get is going to be someone from either the business you create that you're going to partnership with, or it's going to be a co-worker on your job. And it's going to be a successful relationship. Okay? What is also going to happen is it also says you need to be cautious about mixing business with pleasure. What you need to do is make sure you know the risk involved and are prepared for the consequences. That's all you got to do, is just make sure you know the risk of getting involved. So if at your job they say you're not supposed to date coworkers, then don't. But when that time comes and you have an attraction to one of your coworkers, Gemini and Mars, your intuition will tell you whether to go for it or not. But 9 times out of 10, there are some Gemini and Mars who will date one of their coworkers, and that relationship is going to turn out to be successful. Because you have failed relationship after failed relationship after failed relationship, toxic relationship after toxic relationship. And this is where you're going to find your forever person. This is not for all, but it is for some. Also, Gemini and Mars, you're getting ready to make a decision that is in relation to your career path. And it's going to seem like you are only faced with undesirable choices, but that is not going to be the case. What you're going to need to do is gather all your facts together to make the right decision. Also, there's a big change coming, and it's going to be either some of you are going to go through a change of jobs. And this next job is going to seem like something you don't want at the time, but it's going to be good for you. So those of you who are currently in a job and you don't like that job, guess what? You need to walk away from it, because God is getting ready to bless you with a new job. And this next job is going to be something like, I don't know if I want to do it. That's not something that I'm passionate about, I don't like. But it's going to be the main, very job that is going to bring you success. Financially, this is going to be a time that's coming up for you where you're going to need to seek financial opportunities that are going to be coming your way. You're getting ready to attract good fortune because of what happened to you because of this person. Someone trying to avoid the consequences of their actions. So don't try to get them back, because you're getting ready to be blessed and set up financially, overflow, increase. It could be that you're going to have someone who's going to be your new boss. And on that new job, you're going to be paid double fold than what you were paid there. Because that new boss is going to see your worth. They're going to see your value. They're going to see your hard work, dedication, and determination. Those are who are in businesses, who have been denied loans and been denied the help that they need. The divine creator and universe is saying, hold on, because they're getting ready to bring you the help that you need. Help is on the way, and they're bringing you that and then some, and then some. The divine creator is getting ready to set you up in a way that they have never set you up before. But only if you continue to not give up. Only if you decide not to give up. I'm done, Gemini and Mars. I thank you for listening to this reading. I thank you for listening to this reading. And I don't want you to give up at all, because the divine creator and universe is getting ready to bless you. I have one more thing to say and then I'm done. As for the career advice for Gemini and Mars, this is what the career advice is for you. Okay? It's time to focus on partnerships and collaborations at work. It's time for you to be establishing strong connections with colleagues and clients. Because if you establish these strong connections with colleagues and clients, you're getting ready to lead success and fulfillment in your career. This is going to be a time where finding the right balance between personal goals and teamwork is going to be very important. Right now, this is the time where you need to learn the importance of making conscious choices in your professional life, which will be ensuring that your decisions will be aligned with your care, values, and passions. For financial advice, your financial success will come and will be linked to working closely with others. This is going to involve partnering with someone to start a business and working together on a project. You're going to need to be investing in relationships and building trust with those you work with. That is going to result in financial rewards. Right now, it's going to be a time where Gemini and Mars are going to need to work well, thought out financial choices, which are going to be in line with, they got to be in line with your value. And when they're in line with your values, this is going to lead you to long-term financial stability and growth. So those of you who are struggling in your businesses, right now, this is going to be a time where you're going to need to try to collaborate with someone you can trust to help your business come to pass and be successful. I remember I kept doing readings on my business and why it wasn't flourishing the way that I thought it should, and it kept saying collaborations. I'm like, what do you mean collaborations? I work better by myself. That's just the way I feel. But little did I know that the divine creator and the universe was getting ready to set me up with a lady from Africa, Kenya, Nairobi. And she is a phenomenal woman. And she's helping me to become successful in my business. But had I not been open-minded to working with someone else, I wouldn't have the success that I have now. Okay. So I just want to say, Gemini and Mars, do not give up. If someone is doing you dirty on your job, in your career, in your businesses, know that they're about to get their bad karma. And you're getting ready to be set up for success. You're getting ready to be set up for success. And you're getting ready to have increase and overflow. And you're getting ready to get the help that you need. please don't give up. Help is on the way. Money. Money, 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 money. Money is getting ready to come for you, Gemini and Mars. Increase, overflow. Prosperity is coming your way, Gemini and Mars. I promise you, please don't give up. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a phenomenal job. And I'm so proud of you. If you would like a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. Thank you for viewing this video today. Because of you, I am. And I thank you for supporting my channel. I love you guys. I really, really do. And if this has blessed you, leave a comment below. And know that the best is yet to come. Okay? I love you, Gemini and Mars. And even if you're not a Gemini and Mars and you view this video and you're going through this is coming your way too. Get ready to be blessed. Why? Because you're a gorgeous queen, a handsome king. You suffered for it. And guess what? Because you suffered and you did not give up, the divine creator is getting ready to overflow in your life. I love you. Until next time, Gemini and Mars, you stay blessed and highly favored.